Greetings, everyone. This is your girl Evina from Help by Evina out of Atlanta, Georgia. And I wanted to talk to you guys about letting people touch you. Oh, before I get into that, happy Halloween again. I like my hat. I don't remember where I got this hat from. See the little spot over there? It's my buckle and little net here, fishnet thing. I love it. I can't remember if I got this from Five Below, um, Dollar Tree, somewhere. I'm gonna put my witchy hat on. As I talk to you guys about letting people touch you, I'm going to tell a quick story about what I witnessed. Around 2002, 2003 ish, I was still living in East Point, Georgia. Um, a sister came to me and asked me to take her to the West End to get her hair done. So I took her to the sister house, quaint neighborhood, quaint house. There was a brother already sitting in the chair getting his hair, had long hair, getting his hair cornrowed, and he had the most beautiful eyes. But I couldn't help but to get these ugly feelings off of this guy and the sister who was doing his hair, who was supposed to do my sister's hair. Keep in mind, back in those days, I was not cognizant of anything metaphysical, magical, consciousness, none of that. I was just a regular girl from the hood, East Point, Georgia, representing that big here where we've been real and we stay real. Feel me? I wasn't cognizant of none of that stuff. But now that I am, I can fill in some blanks. So as we were sitting there, I noticed this woman's cat. She had a cat. Didn't like her too tough, but she always came around my sister and got close to my sister. That cat was not trying to pay her owner too much attention. She didn't like being around this woman. And the longer and longer I sat in that woman's house on her couch as my sister waited for her turn to get her hair done, I didn't like what I was feeling in there. And I couldn't understand what was going on. Made that part of the story short. Could have found out this woman is a bad witch. Point blank. It was what it was. So my sister, I noticed she was shaking. Just like some nerves was starting to come over her. And I'm looking at her like, "Sid, you right? What's happening?" And she, in the middle of the woman doing the guy's hair, she came over to look at my sister's hair. So she's looking, see how long. I can't remember what style my sister wanted. I don't know if she wanted her hair locked. I don't know if she wanted her hair cornrow. I didn't know what she was there for. I was just a ride. But I noticed the woman came and started touching my sister's head, and she kept getting closer and closer to the crown, the top. And she was examining, like I guess how a beautician would. Let me look to see what we could do, and that type of thing. I wasn't paying it too much, never mind at the time. I was getting bored of sitting there, so I went out to my car and smoked a blunt and the clove. My sister eventually came out there, and I noticed her energy was all over the place. She was, oh, I gotta talk to you. What the fuck wrong with you? She asked for a clove. She don't smoke. And I'm like, okay, you really tripping? So I passed her the clove, and we talking, and she was trying to understand what was happening to her. I was no help. I didn't know what was going on. And I took it trying to get high. I didn't know what was happening. So I tried to calm her down, walked her back inside, talked to the lady, and I went back to my car. I ain't getting my head up. Ain't none of my business. And I didn't think my sister was in any danger. I think my sister was just being my sister. And about 15-ish minutes later, she comes running out to the car, tripping, hair half done, acting a fool. Please take me to your friend. And my friend, a long time friend of mine who now I've been friends with for almost 30 years, um, she wanted me to take her to my friend's house for some reason. She had grew an attachment to her because my friend, she's a beautiful person, beautiful spirit, and anyone would love to be her friend. Um, so I drove her to my friend's, went all the way back from the West End to East Point. We drive my sister to my friend's house, and the whole time my sister was grabbing onto my hand. I had my hand on on the gear shift, just resting my hand, and she's grabbing my hand. I don't know what's wrong with me. She don't know what's wrong. I'm like, the hell is wrong with you? So I'm very concerned, and I'm also getting scared. So I took her to my friend's house. I don't know. I don't even remember what much was said because I was too busy being high. But I was really concerned. But at the same time, I thought my sister was losing her mind just being my sister. She trips. She was tripping a lot back then on some really sensitive stuff. Come to find out that my sister is an empath, and she's extremely sensitive. Like me, I'm an empath. At the time, I don't think I was as sensitive as she was, but she was tripping. I didn't understand what was happening, and she let that witch, bad witch, touch her head, your crown chakra, the most sensitive part of your head, where all the energies. That's why we got the witch's hat, the antenna. I'll go deeper into that. Ain't what this video is about. But to allow anybody to touch your head, your hair, which is your antenna, the most sensitive part where all the transmission of communication between you and the spirits happen at, she let that woman touch her head. You have to be careful who you let touch you. So I know some of y'all are asking, well, what do you do if someone want to shake your hand or they touch you? I have a question. Why is you walking around here unprotected? Where's your stone? Where's your herbs? Where's your lotions? Where's your oils? Where's your potions? Where's your gun? Where is your mace? Where's your taser? Where's your sigils? Where are your tools? So why are you walking around here unprotected? You didn't do your protection meditation over yourself before you walked out the door. You didn't put on your armor before you walked out the door. And you want to ask me a question like, well, what you gonna do if someone shake your hand? Shake their hand if you're protected. If you ain't protected, don't shake their hand. There was a guy that worked at my mother's job, security officer, an older man who had a lot of what you call that stuff? Dandruff all over his uniform shirt, all on the back of the chair. He was gross. It was gross, 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 gross. And my mother wanted me, to introduce me to the guy. Oh, this is my daughter. This is Officer so and so. He was like, oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, ma'am. And ooh, I got scared. Mm-mm. I said, oh, sir, I'm not trying to be mean, really funny. I'm sorry. I don't shake hands. My husband is a truck driver, and I've been all over the country, and I've seen what happens when people don't wash their hands, and I just became paranoid after that. So it's no disrespect to you. I just don't shake hands. He accepted and went on about his business. Don't worry about hurting other folks' feelings. That's your body. That's your hand. That's your mind you got to deal with, not theirs. So if you want to protect yourself, either walk with your tools or don't shake their hands. Is that plain and simple? This is your girl Evina. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this helps a little bit. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them below. You can also check out my website at www.helpbyevina.com. Do y'all even use www anymore? Helpbyevina.com. And I'm your local intuitive consultant. And check me out. Check out my page at Help by Evina on Facebook. And I hope to talk to you guys soon. And I'll be putting out more videos. Let me know what you think. Peace.